How often do you travel?
Sometimes I go only Korea land.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Norway. I want to eat salmon sushi.
Where have you been recently?
I go to Japan for 3박 4일.
Do you have any interesting episodes?
I go trip Japan with my friend, but house owner send me wrong address. We on the street with wrong address 3 hours. Friend call house owner get address, and we go new address. We arrive, but there are no house.
You must have been really embarrassed.
Besides, there are murder. So we little scared. 9 o'clock. I think we not go house.
So what did you do?
I show map to police and speak. Help me. like the police car. First police embrace it, but they smile and take our to right place.
So you just got in the police car? That's impressive. Anyway, what did you end up doing?
When we get out, we can find a good place. Giving up going house, we in the pizza restaurant. Also there a fusion main point. Japanese keep talk us. Japanese we don't know supposed talk in Korea. We talking about animation and food.
Did you eat pizza in Japan? Do you like Japanese animation?
So delicious pizza, but so expensive. Japanese animation.
I see. And what did you talk about?
We say later, difficult. We talk through translator. One girl so drunk, talk to we. Kawaii, kawaii. Count 100 times. Finally, we drinking together 5 a.m. And we come back house.
5 a.m.? It must have been really fun then. Are you good at meeting new people?
Yes, it's so funny. I work many part-time job, so I talk first-time people.
How often do you travel?
I usually travel around in my own country.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
I'd like to go to Norway. I want to eat salmon sushi there.
Where have you been recently?
I went to Japan for 3 nights and 4 days.
Do you have any interesting episodes?
I went to Japan with my friend, but the house owner sent us the wrong address. We were looking for the house with the wrong address for about 3 hours. My friend called the owner and got the right address, so we went to a new address, but it wasn't the house that we booked.
You must have been really embarrassed.
Besides that, there was a murder in the town on that day, so we were a bit scared. It was about 9 p.m., and I thought that we couldn't make it to the house.
So what did you do?
Luckily, there was a police car near us, so I showed the map of the house to the police officer and said, "Help me, please," and then jumped into the police car. The police officers were a little surprised at first, but they laughed and gave us a ride to the house.
You just got in the police car? That is impressive. Anyway, what did you end up doing?
My friend and I went outside, but we didn't have any place to go, so we stopped by a pizza restaurant on the way to our accommodations, and actually, that pizza place was a nice bar. The Japanese customers kept talking to us, but we didn't really speak Japanese, so the owner of the bar translated it for us. We talked about animation and food.
Did you eat pizza in Japan? Do you like Japanese animation?
The pizza was really great, but a little bit expensive. You know, Japan is very famous for animation.
I see. And what did you talk about?
We didn't talk much. Also, we used the translating app to talk about some difficult topics. There was a lady who was really drunk. She kept telling us, kawaii, kawaii, like 100 times. We were drinking together, and we eventually came back to our accommodations at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.? It must have been really fun then. Are you good at meeting new people?
Yes, it was fun. I've had a lot of part-time jobs, so I can easily talk to new people.
My Real Talk